Hey, Hellbirds, welcome to the 2024 SYKRS WPA World Artistic Pool Championships. We have made it through all the preliminary rounds. We are now in the playoffs. That means we are in single elimination bracket mode now. Here we see our bracket. Well, you see a bracket, but that's pretty fuzzy. That's hard to read. Just take my word for it. There's a bracket there. So we have in front of us right now, we have Abram Too Tall Diaz from Chula Vista, California, 2021 U.S. National Artistic Pool Champion, 2017 Mexican National Artistic Pool Champion. He is a three-time WPA World Jump Shot Champion and an eight-time World Discipline Champion. Sponsored by Tiger Products, Pool Key Repair by Abram Diaz. His opponent, Jamie, the Bayou Bullet, Moody from Houston, Texas. He is a two-time World Bank and Kick Champion, a two-time World Special Arts Champion, and runner-up at the 2021 U.S. National Artistic Pool Championships. Sponsored by Horo Tips and In the Zone. This is going to be a good match. I am being joined by Brian Superman Pauley. How you doing, Brian?
I am doing well. The draw in this playoff round has been interesting because it's like every road partner or mentor are playing each other. So as you see on the bottom, I'm playing my road partner, Jason Lynch. Anthony De La Merced, Tim Chin was the one who trained him. So now they play each other.
Naturally.
So then you have Abram Diaz and Jamie Moody, they're road partners.
So of course they're playing. It was a conspiracy.
Yeah, they're just about ready to finish up their practice here, and then shake hands before the round.
All right.
Here we go.
And we get this thing started right on schedule. It's nice when everybody starts on time.
A pool event that starts on schedule and stays on schedule? No.
And everyone's happy with each other, especially even when they're winning. You know, they high-five their opponent when they make a shot against them.
Yeah, we are definitely a different breed.
And when your opponent misses a shot, you're disappointed. You're like, ah, instead of cheering when your opponent misses.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
It's opposite world.
Yes, probably what it should be, right? Or hope to be.
It's like you're playing on the same team, like at a league event or something. Like you're all teammates. Is how it's like. Yeah, it's weird, but I like it. So we are in the playoff rounds now, so this means we're going to be playing one shot from each discipline for the first 8 shots. And then the final 8 shots, they can pick any discipline, any shot, and then your opponent has to shoot the same shot.
Pretty close. I like your explanation, Kevin, and I'll lend any type of expertise into that if I need to, but I think you got it right. But yeah, it's just like a game of horse.
I know you love to say that, but I'm not sure everyone even knows what that means anymore. At least in the U.S. people do, but maybe outside of the U.S. they might not know what that means.
Yeah, so
we have a lot of international viewers.
Yep. So a game of horse is a basketball game you would play, and you make a shot, and if the person behind you misses, you get a letter, an H, and so forth. And whenever you spelled out horse, you were done.
All right, we're starting off with
Never-ending
story.
Yep.
So tell us a story about this shot.
Well, I do know Abram likes this shot. So this is a take on the old Moscone shot. It's a 4 balls in the side. You see with the diagram. Big props to Tim Gallagher for the diagrams, where all the balls go. But what we do, instead of just making the 4 like what Moscone did, we follow up off the long rail, follow forward, miss the blocker balls, hit the cue butt, and make the ball in the pocket. And you'll see in the diagram versus what they're on the table, it's actually 7 balls instead of the old diagram. This makes it set up quicker. Here we go. This is a 9-point trick and fancy shot. So Abram will lead out in disciplines 1, 3, 5, 7. So it's trick and fancy, draw, bank kick, jump.
So in the first 8 shots, Do they have to shoot the same shot as their opponent?
Yes, you always have to duplicate what your opponent shoots.
Okay, got it.
Yep. So no matter if Abram makes this or not, Jamie has to shoot this. And then Jamie will lead out in disciplines 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's special arts, follow, stroke, and masse.
2mm gauge during your round, let me know. I'll get you one if you don't have one.
Already got it, Tom.
Okay, thanks, Brian. That's why you're here.
So I had to tell something to Tom. And then the final 4 shots apiece, maximum that you get, is the wild card round. That's where you can pick from anywhere in the program. All right, here we go. First attempt, 9 points, Mr. Diaz.
Oh no.
Miscued. I swear, part of your soul dies when you miscue.
Yeah, not just the person shooting, but everyone in the room, because that's one of the worst sounds to a pool player you can hear. That and a cue stick landing on a hard floor.
Absolutely.
Those are the 2 worst sounds to a pool player.
So now, finishing off about the wild card. So you have a maximum of 4 shots, and you can pick from anywhere in the program. You cannot pick a shot you've already shot, so obviously Abram can't pick this. And in those final 4 disciplines, you cannot duplicate a discipline. So you can't go like jump, jump, masse, masse. But you can go jump, masse, stroke, draw, for instance. And then whenever a player's mathematically eliminated, then the match is done.
Right. You wouldn't want someone who's really good at jump shots just to pick jump shots every time, for instance.
Second attempt. Spin forward. Look at this. Looking
This is
good.
looking good.
8 points, Mr. Diaz.
Perfect. 8 points.
And so while he's setting this up, going around the room, for those who didn't get the bracket, on table number 2, we have Michael Hewitt, our 16 seed, versus our number 1 seed, Florian Kohler. Then we have Jimmy Glanville from the U.S. versus Jordan Moriera from France. And then also we have on table 4, Dan Hosier from the U.S. versus Chi Ming Lin from Taiwan. Jimmy making sure correct tip maintenance here. He saw Abram miscue, so he's like, I want to make sure I don't miscue.
Yeah, that's always a good reminder. It might be time to do a little tip maintenance, or at least make sure it's chalked.
Looking good, looking good. 9 points, Mr. Moody.
First try, nice.
All right, discipline 2, 4A. He's doing wing shots. The regular wing shots. Nicely done there. All the spin on that cue ball.
So just the regular wing shots, not the reverse wing shots.
Yes, this is where you hold both the object ball and the cue ball in your hand. You roll the object ball out. Cue ball has to stay behind the second line. And then you shoot the cue ball into the moving object ball behind the chalk and make it in the pocket. We have the SYKRS chalk out there since they're an event sponsor. So this is an interesting scoring. So the scoring is the same for any attempt. This point level is the only time this happens. Instead of having a 1 point lower for every attempt, each ball is worth 3 points. 4B. Okay, so he is doing the reverse. Yeah, Jamie clarified. He's doing the reverse. So now you roll the cue ball out, and then shoot the object ball to carry him off the cue ball and go in. So it's 3 sets of 3. Each ball is worth 3 points. There's a maximum of 9 points available here. Okay, has to get behind the chalk. Just like that. That's 3. There's no time frame on these. Okay. Ooh. Okay, still gets one more ball for this set. He can still get 6 points in this set. Here we go. Alright, so that's 3 points for this set. He'll shoot him again, and we'll see if he can get higher than 3.
Yeah, so at this point he's guaranteed 3 points. He has 2 tries to do better.
Alright, so that's 3, so you guys have the possibility of getting 6 here. There we go. Okay, that's 3. Last attempt. Ooh, cannot hit the chalk. He went that a little too early. So that's a no score on that ball.
But he still has 2 left, so
Yep.
he could get 6 points.
There's 3. Here we go.
Right, if he makes this, he'll have 6 points for this shot.
Oh,
Nope,
read
so 3 points.
see how well Abram has practiced these. So I remember a couple tournaments ago, I played Abram in a semifinal match, and I needed some points. I pulled this out. I said, okay, discipline 2 4B. You actually hear him in the background of the video go, huh? Because like nobody had played him at that point. I got 9 on that one. I was pretty happy about
nice.
that.
Nice way to pull that out of your back pocket.
Yep. So then I pulled him on Abram later in a tournament afterwards, and he was making more of them. So I'm like, he practiced them. It's usually what happens when somebody pulls out a shot that nobody really shoots anymore. And they're like, okay, now we all got to practice
Yeah,
this.
and then everyone starts practicing it, so you can only pull that trick once. Until they come up with a new shot program.
Yep,
I heard rumor there might be some new shots for next year.
that is correct. It's on its way.
Tim Gallagher frantically making graphics.
All right, first ball here. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Well, does it get there enough? Hurry. Ugh.
Yeah, you gotta go the other side of the chalk. Can't go in front of it.
That's got better pace. Oof, okay, 3 points on that set. 2 more sets to go. He started off so good too. He drilled that first one.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna be like a 9-point automatic, but now he's starting to get a little shaky here. So let's see. Caitlin says Stacy Mendrick always used to make her warm up for trick shots with wing shots.
It's a good warm up. All right, 3 on there. Second ball.
So the best he can do now is 6 points. Actually, the best he can do is 3, so he's done.
Yeah, he can hit this again if he wants, or he can just drop it because he's got 3 already. So ideally, you still want to shoot it, get in rhythm. All right, 3 points.
3 points.
All right, so now we will see what Abram has in store because he is leading out in draw now. 1 point game right off the bat.
Reminder players, you have some scores, manual scoring on your tables. Please use them if you would. Thank you.
Now he's thinking, okay, what do I shoot well that I can shoot consistently that maybe Jamie struggles with? Or just find a shot like, hey, look, I know I can hit this, I'm just going to get points.
Come on, I want to see circular draw.
We'll see what happens.
If Mark was here, he'd be starting an online campaign to make him shoot circular draw.
3-5C, that is down the
Oh,
alley.
so close. Only missed it by 1.
Yep.
Circular draw was 5B.
Correct. We'll see how well I know the program now if they just start naming numbers.
All right, a 10-point shot.
Well, it's interesting because Jamie hits as well too. So if he hits his first try and Jamie hits her first try, then in a sense it's almost a wash. But then also you still want to get points. So it's strategy there.
So the setup for the shot, set up the 1 ball and 2 ball dead into the corner pocket. You can put it off the rail, but a lot of people put it frozen to the rail. Does everyone put it frozen to the rail, or do some people put it off the rail?
Most people will put it on the rail. Some people have it a little off. I've seen Jimmy Glanville have it a little bit off, and then Wayne Parker have it off. So it just, however you practice it, and whatever works for you. But like, as you see in the diagram, it has that 1x1 diamond zone, so you can have it anywhere in there. And some people have the cue ball back off the foot rail, so you can kind of elevate. Or some people have it out further. It's just, again, a preference.
Chris Woodrum likes it off the rail.
Yep. We hope to see you in the future, Chris. We miss you. And the cue ball has to be behind the second diamond line. That's the only other.
In the kitchen.
Yep, in the kitchen. And here we go, first attempt. Hit it good.
Ooh, is it going to get there?
Does it got enough speed?
It does. First try, 10 points for Too Tall.
Hit that good, and that's why you put that cue butt as far down the rail as you do. Yeah, because that cue butt is in hand on that rail, so some of us will actually put that cue in the pocket. I guarantee it's going to hit it. Because what would suck is if you hit it good, draws all the way back, but you got your cue butt higher up the rail, and it comes and hits the rail where the butt isn't.
Yeah, it's very unlikely that you would hit down below the cue stick, towards the side pocket. So, yeah, put that butt up as high as you can towards the corner pocket, I would think.
Spin. Oh, come on, look at this. Give it to him. Oh. Oh, wow.
No.
That's awesome.
That is brutal. Wow. Look at the spin on that ball.
Oh, man. It touched it. It
Yep.
rocked.
Come on, Jamie. Here we go. Hit it good again. That's better. He hit it that
Oh, there you
time.
go. He got a hold of it that time. Didn't want it to come up short that time.
Discipline 4C. Oh, this is the zigzag shot. Jamie hits this really, really well.
See if this is the one I'm thinking of. It is the one I'm thinking of. I love this shot. It's so cool. Hey, you're at the wrong end of the table. What's up with these guys?
I don't know.
Jamie, it's his first trick shot, and it's his first time on the stream table. He doesn't know.
Yeah, this is very cool. So he's going to shoot the cue ball into the 8, double kisses, comes back, hits that wall of 3 balls, and then still with follow spin, spins forward, makes the 210. You cannot hit that blocker ball as the 4 balls in a line. Here we go. Oof. Gotta catch. You gotta make a little adjustment here. Interesting story about this shot and Jamie. Last year in the quarterfinals, he played Florian, shot this shot, but only had 3 blocker balls.
Yeah, I was just remembering that. And I was going to ask, was that Jamie that did that? And it was Jamie.
Yep. So now he tells me when he sets this up, he sets the balls up, the 4 balls up first.
That's the first thing he does. Put the 4 balls out.
All right, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. That was close. Alright, so he gets his 3rd attempt now, making an adjustment. And sometimes these adjustments are literally millimeters of where you're hitting that object ball at. Ooh. Hit too much of that first ball. Alright, so Abram now has this attempt. Yeah, if you had hit that more towards the center. So now this is a big opportunity for Abram now. He's tied. If he makes this any attempt, he gets a little bit of a lead, and then he leads out in bank kick. And here we go. Abram thinking where he's going to hit this. Okay, no score on that first attempt. I think it's going to make an adjustment where he hits that object ball at.
You know, theoretically, conceivably, this is the kind of shot that could come up in a game of pool. Like a game of 9-ball, you got the 9-ball hanging in the corner over there, and there's the 1 ball. But if someone shot that shot on me, I would just unscrew my cue stick and go home. Just say it's not my night.
Yep.
Good shooting, sir. It's not my night.
All right, here we go. Second attempt. All right. Now he's got to make an adjustment where he hits that object ball to get now to go more towards the 3 balls. But even if he misses this, they're still tied, and he's leading out. So here we go. Didn't adjust far enough. All right, no score for Abram. So now still tied. Abram now leads out in bank kick. Let's see what he picks. This is where it's really strategic here. Especially when it's tight like this. I mean, if you got a little bit of a lead, then you can start, you know, picking shots, picking maybe easier shots to where they can't get, you know, they can't catch you. Forces them to use the big stuff.
Yeah. So the speedy skater is one of Mark's favorite shots, but I think both of these players are pretty good at that shot, so they probably wouldn't pick it.
4A. 4A. Okay. Ooh, I think, is this what I think it is? Yep. Milan's challenge shot. So this has been around a while. So you bank the object ball in the diagram, the 1 ball, 4 rails, but then the cue ball hugs the rail, comes down, makes the 5, gets out of the way before the 1 ball comes around 4 rails.
I don't know that I've seen this shot before.
I played this once against Chris Woodrum. He played it against me at the clubhouse. And then I came back and hit it. This is very table dependent. It's a pretty shot though. Yeah, Chris is like, I love this shot. Yep.
It's like, yeah, I bet you do, Chris. Abram must have heard me complaining because now he's setting up on this end of the table. Yeah, all the cameras are down here at this end.
And so are the people.
And the people. Don't be shy.
Okay, here we go. First attempt. Good view here.
Oh, man.
Now he did the veteran thing here, even though he missed the first part of the shot, he let the 4 rail go. So he knows how to make an adjustment for the 4 rail.
This is only 9 points?
Yep.
So you got to do the force follow, and you got to make the 4 rail bank.
Mm-hmm.
Only 9 points. Okay. You people are weird.
Yes, we are.
Oh, he's going to the other end.
Yep. And that's sometimes that's what you need to do. Maybe a table's running short or long, whichever direction. So if you miss it one way, maybe switch it over and try it the other direction. Second attempt, here we go.
Man. And you missed it exactly the same, both ends.
Looks like the table's pretty consistent.
You missed it with the cue ball exactly the same, and you missed a 4-railer exactly the same. So he's consistent.
Yeah, it's now just got to change how he's hitting the 3 ball.
And that'll probably correct both problems in one go.
Yep.
Third and final attempt, 7 points.
Looks better on
Get out
that
of the way,
part.
get out of the way.
There's a 3 go, there's a
It's
3
looking
go.
good.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Alrighty, so now Jamie is in the same situation Abram was in the last shot. If he gets points here, he's in the lead, and then he leads the next discipline. So he's in a good spot right here. right, here we go. Jamie measuring up here with his cue stick. Figuring where he's going to put the cue ball.
Steve Keller says he needs to back cut it a bit.
That's a
Get the
good.
cue ball. Oh, no.
Oh.
The 3 ball was probably going, too.
That's the one bad thing about this shot is that can happen. And you figure for a table that big with only 2 balls on the table that at that point they hit. Crazy. And here we go. Ooh, I think that came off the point. It's funny, look at Florian's arsenal of cues over there for a playoff match. Because a playoff match, you got to pull everything out. Because you don't know what, you're going to shoot or what your opponent's going to shoot. And third and final attempt. Come on, Jamie, hit this. Ooh, hit that too full. All right, no score for Jamie. So they both picked good shots that their opponents missed. Unfortunately, they missed them too. And trust me, I know all about that.
All right, moving on to discipline 6.
Stroke. Let's see if I might venture a guess, but I'm gonna wait for just to him
All
say.
right, we want to see opening the gate.
Discipline 6, 2B.
2B. That's
2B.
the zip shot.
Avoid the Noid.
Oh, let's avoid the noise shot. Never mind, I was wrong. This is a nice little stroke shot here. Yeah, he hits this really good. So you pocket the object ball that's on the spot. Then that blocker ball, you can put that anywhere in that box. So you pocket the ball, go around the blocker, 3 rails, make the ball in the other corner pocket. The maximum distance you can be away from that one ball is a chalk cube. And actually, in all of stroke, I think the furthest distance away is a chalk cube.
Yeah, a very generous 1-inch cap.
Yeah, I've seen Jamie shoot this and warm up and everything, and he hits this pretty good.
Yeah. Usually you only get a 2-millimeter gap. 1 inch is very luxurious.
And the placement of that blocker ball, too, is very key.
So do you shoot this with like a level stroke, or do you jack up on it with a high left? How do you shoot
It's a little
this?
elevated. You don't have to be super elevated to hit this.
This is looking good.
Come on.
It's looking
Get there.
good.
Get there. Get there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was awesome.
That was 7 points. Let me get that before I forget it.
Look at the spin on that ball. All right, Mr. Diaz, your turn.
We were all just leaning forward on the edge of our seat. Was it going to make it? Is it going to make it? Oh, that's very close.
Yeah, and I said you have up to a chalk cube. You don't
Yeah.
have to have it a chalk. Hey,
Is he really going to shoot it that close?
he might.
Okay.
I got to make a ruling. I'll be back.
Okay. All right, now Abram's going to shoot this probably a lot more elevation than Jamie did with high left.
All right, I am back. Had to answer a question Florian had, so we're good to go.
So yeah, he is indeed shooting it this close. I mean, are they frozen together? Is there? Okay, there is a gap. I see a
there's
gap.
a gap. Almost like a 2 millimeter gap, to be honest with you.
To my calibrated eyeballs, it looks like about 2.5 millimeters.
2.63.
I will defer to the chemist over here.
He's switching sides.
Interesting.
Maybe he just has a gut feeling about something. There's in some of these shots, you know, you said that the distance between the cube and optic ball sometimes are open. You can play around with it a little bit. I know some people who shoot that impossible stroke with the full chalk cube distance. Some people are closer. Oh, come on, spin ball. Oof.
Short. Now, even though these balls are very close together and he's shooting a follow shot, it would still be considered a legal stroke and pull. It's not a double hit, right?
Yeah, this is not a double hit. He's stroking with that loose wrist and it's getting out of the way. So
Yeah.
this is a legal hit.
Yeah, if this was in a game of pool, it would be a legal shot.
Ah, short, but better attempt though. Good pick for Mr. Moody. So now Abram will lead out in jump with now being down 7 points.
Yes, good pick by Jamie.
So now I know what shot Abram would like to play, but he really shouldn't shoot that against Jamie is that Derby horse race because they both hit it great.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to find a bank shot that, you know, 5C.
Did he call 5C?
It's 5C.
Derby horse
Oh,
race.
it is Derby horse race. All right, well then maybe he's just like, hey, I know I hit this, I'm gonna get my points.
You do you. Let your opponent worry about themselves.
And sometimes that's just the best way to do it, you know. Hey, look, hey, I know you hit this, but you know what? You might miss an attempt or two.
Yep, just keep putting points on your board and let your opponent deal with it.
And this is also why getting a lead is such an important thing. Even if it's only 6 or 7 points.
Oh, I just saw the score over on Florian's match over there. Yikes.
Yeah, he's catching a groove. But that's an example of, hey, I'm just making my points.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pick shots you're gonna make. And what's interesting, on the table next to him, Jordan Moriera and Jimmy Glanville, I looked at the bracket. The winners of 2 and 3 play each other. So that'll be interesting if you got Florian versus Jordan, another mentor-student matchup.
Is it going to get there?
Come
Is
on,
it
one
gonna
ball.
get there? Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. That is nuts.
Ooh.
All right, so now he's got to make an attempt on this, make sure he gets it. Second attempt here. Now worth 8 points. More pace on the one ball that
Oh.
time. There we go.
That was not going to come up short. 8 points for too tall.
Yeah, he let the cue ball stop. All right, so Jamie now again has a golden opportunity. He's only down by 1 right now, but he's shooting this shot. If he hits this on any attempt, now he leads in Mass A. And speaking of Mass A, after our second match of the day, we have a 3-way tie for Mass A that we're going to be doing on the stream, so that's going to be fun.
A 3-way tiebreaker.
We had a Mass A tiebreaker last year, didn't we? It was Steve, Markle, and Florian. Look at this. Good shot, Jamie. 9 points for Jamie.
So I gave Abram 8 points last one, but was that 8 or 9 points? So
Jamie gets 9. Abram got 8 on the last one, so score's right. Unless they scored it wrong.
Discipline 8, 3B.
Discipline 8, 3B. Okay. Actually, if we can go ahead and just change it to their score, then just go off of what they're going with. What is he doing? Oh, he's getting something. Oh, he's getting his stool. Left it down there.
did Jamie make that on his first shot, the Derby
He did.
horse race?
He made the Derby horse race on his first
Okay, so
attempt. Yep.
it's 10 points, not 9. And Abram made it on his
Second attempt.
second try. So he should have 30, not 29.
Once they finish this shot, I'll double check the scoring just to make sure we're good.
All right, now what shot were we shooting?
3B. This is the rocket. He's doing the little rocket.
The mini rocket.
Oh, he struck that good. Look at this. Come on, 4 ball. Nicely done.
8 points.
8 points. And for those wondering why he got up on a stool, in artistic pool, you are allowed to what we call raise the floor. So Jamie's a little shorter guy, so it might be harder for him to get his leg up there for those Mass A shots. So you're allowed to put your plant foot on a stool.
Yeah, you still got to keep 1 foot on the floor. Just allowed to raise up the floor a little, that's all.
Yep. Look at that. Good camera work there. Yeah, they're moving the points now, so we'll see if we were correct in your scoring. Because 46-36.
So how did I miss 6 points?
We might have missed something somewhere.
Okay, well, I'm going to update mine to match theirs.
Probably a good idea. They're looking at their sheet.
I'm definitely not going to say I know better than them.
And same thing. He's going to pocket a ball in the corner. Masse back. Make a ball on the side and make a ball in the corner. Pretty looking shot.
All right. The chat says they think Abram should have 30, but we'll double check with their score sheet.
Yep. That finishes the discipline round. Now we're going to wild card. I will double check their score. Right
All
back.
right, and that was first attempt, so that was 8 points. And Brian's just gonna go double check the scores. Because now I am thoroughly confused. Ah, we were right. Okay, 38 is the right score. We were right.
All right.
We did know better than them.
So now this is wild card. Discipline 8 4A. This is the jump masse.
Yes, it is.
So now we're into wild cards. Now people can pick anywhere they want. They just can't duplicate the same discipline in the final 4 shots.
Mike Moody wants to know how many shots are remaining. Up to 8.
Correct.
Depending on the score.
So this is classic. So the cue ball is going to be in hand in the rack. Come out of the rack without touching it. Go past Elise, the second diamond. Masse back to make the 3 ball. You can hit the rack on the way back.
Just not on, just not on the way out.
Correct. And you'll hear it. It's a delta rack.
Oh yeah. Those things are noisy. They're nice racks, but they're noisy.
Yep, you heard it. And then you scratch, so yep.
So the cue ball knew.
Yep, and Chris is right. Once a player is mathematically eliminated, the match is over. You don't continue playing.
Even if you want to, it's not allowed. Don't. Oh man.
Wow. That thing went past the side pocket and then it came back and hit it right on the point.
Look at that. Boom. Oh. Oh, I didn't think he was going to make it. I thought that side pocket had him. That counts, right?
Yep. Because
Okay,
it hit the first rail point. So if it hits the far point, it doesn't count. But because it hit the first cushion and then rattled and then came back, then it's good.
All right, you're the boss.
Yep. So that's 9, 8, 7 points. Yeah. See, watch where it hits first. Yeah, it hits there. So if
Yeah.
it would have hit that right point first and then came back, that doesn't count.
And it caught the point of the rack. It hit three. It hit 3 points on that shot, and still made it. That's hard to do. Hit 2 pocket points and it hit the point of the rack. It hit 3 points and still made the shot. It's impressive.
Yep. So now Jamie, now with the 1 point lead again, if he can hit some points on this, and then he has the pick next, it's going to help him. And here we go, Jamie's first attempt. Hit the rack. All right, second attempt now. Make a little adjustment. And here we go. Oof. Got a little much of the ball there. All right, regroup, rechalk,
And reshoot.
and reshoot. Last attempt here. Gonna make it a little lighter now. Alright, here we go. Final attempt. That's what it was. Take the weight out. Nicely done. Didn't even need the rack.
7 points.
And ideally for a jump mass AQ, you want it to be a little lighter, because it's all about generating that speed. That was, look at this.
That spin. Zing.
They said didn't even need the rack to make the 8-ball. That was perfect. All right, so now Jamie, with an 8-point lead, it's his first wild card pick. 5-2C. Oh, it's a stacker ball shot.
There and back again.
Yep.
AKA the stacker ball shot.
Yep. So you pocket the stacker ball. 5-ball falls down. Then the cue ball goes 3 rails. And then comes back around, makes 5. It might be short. Yep. Close, but make a little bit of adjustment here. All right, so Abram cannot pick another mass A shot, and Jamie cannot pick another bank kick shot after this.
But the opponent could pick it.
Correct. It's a little wider. That might lengthen it up. Might be lengthened too
Too
much. Like
much.
a blue punch.
All right, well, in the middle.
Yep. As Tom would say, 1 short, 1 long, 1 in the middle.
Yep, this time just hit it in the middle.
Somewhere between.
Yep, he looked right at Tom, says somewhere in between. That looks better. It's
close.
gonna be close. Ugh. All right, now this is time for Abram to get back into this. This is going to be a good thing for him because this is a 7-pointer, so he can get within a couple points if he makes this. Here we go. Different end of the table. Oof. Way long. Good. You're talking about the camaraderie between the players. Jimmy just hit a shot over there that needs 3 cues on the table. And he says, hey, Jordan, you want to use these? He goes, cool, okay. And shorten it up. Ooh, it's going to be close. Nice. 6 points for Abram.
Now, to be fair, if Shane Van Boningen asked Jason Shaw to borrow one of his cues, Jason would probably say yes, but it's going to cost you.
Yep. So we'll do it for free for you. All right, so now this is Abram's second wild card pick. Down 2 points. Again, he cannot pick a Mass A shot, so we'll see what he has here. All right, Abram thinking. This is where the strategy comes in. It's like, what am I going to pick? Down 2 points, I need something here. Something that maybe Jamie is going to struggle with. And if I'm Abram, I know what I'm picking, but we'll see what Abram picks. This is where having a quote book on all the players, like, you know, their strengths and weaknesses. Discipline 6, 4B. Believe that's the barrier jump shot.
The show-off spin shot.
Oh no, he's doing that one. Okay. This is a classic that's been around a lot. Alright, so Aiden's going to clean the cue ball off here real quick, but you see the balls are frozen. Make all 4 balls in the pocket. And it's going to draw off 1, 2, 3 rails, come over and make the combo.
And all 4 of those, actually, well, all 5 balls on the table go in the pockets. Yeah, those 4 balls in a row, those all have to go in.
Yep. That can sometimes be frustrating too, because if you like miss one, you know.
Oh, look, Abram must have heard me talking. He's setting up at this end now. He changed his mind.
Yep.
Good man.
Jimmy Glanville is caught up to Jordan. They're now 31-31. This is a close match too, so we got a couple close matches here. All right, Kevin, I'll have you do math. How many ounces of resistance can the cue ball draw off of with those 4 balls?
1,385,050.
Close. All right, spin. Does it have no speed? Come on. That's looking good if it's got the speed.
Looking good.
Nice. Snuck in there.
Came in the back door, but that counts.
All right, the answer to the question is 24.
I almost missed it by that. Hardly. It's virtually the same. half a dozen of one, 6 of the other. Same.
Yep. Gonna cue action on that.
Spin. We'll sneak in the back door here. Bunk.
And now Jamie's setting this up.
Jamie should sell those vests on his online store.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
Yeah, it's like either looks like something from Star Wars Deep Space. I'm not Star Wars. Wow. Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Were you really going to say Star Wars Deep Space Nine?
I was about ready to say that. That would not have been good.
You anger both fandoms in one shot.
All right, here we go. First attempt. Oh, struck that clean. Spin ball. Oh, gee, I'm going to spin that head off and came off. Look at this. Nicely done.
Nine points.
Yep, hit that clean. And man, it had so much side spin. That thing took off on that final rail.
That spin. Zing. Zing.
Yeah, that thing took off, man. Look how much that thing's got. All right, so now Jamie is up 2 points, and he cannot pick another bank kick shot.
Discipline 1.
I heard discipline 1.
Yep, he's now figuring what the number is.
How about the perfect setup?
Yeah, we'll see.
Discipline 1, 3C.
Discipline 1, 3C. I think that's the half butterfly.
You are correct. Worth 8 points.
Yep, so ball on each side of the right side hand of the table. Cue ball 3 rails, make the combo.
Now, is there a full butterfly where those 3 balls in the middle, or there's like 3 more right next to it where they go in the other 3 pockets as well?
Yes, that's the classic butterfly shot to where you get 1 ball in all 6 pockets. Cool looking shot. I think Moscone did that on the Ed Sullivan show, and you had Ed Sullivan hit it.
Yeah, that butterfly shot, the full butterfly, is. I think that's the one a lot of people are familiar with because that one's been around forever.
Steve asking how many shots are left. So after this attempt here, after this shot, there's 4 left that are maximum. 4 shots left. Ooh. The right point, and then it came up a little short. So now Jamie's going to make the adjustment on that ball and then also the 3 rail.
You know, it would be nice if there was templates, you know, like a template rack, but for trick shots. But the players probably wouldn't like having templates underneath the balls when they're trying to shoot the shots.
Yeah, that. But then also, if you know, you set up one way, some person might set up another way. Obviously, for something like this.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, you may move the half butterfly up or down a little bit on the table, because it's got a zone
Right.
that it has to be in. So,
Gotta have room for those minute adjustments.
yep. So he'll make an adjustment on that back right pocket. Just a little bit of a turning of the combo. Then we'll see what he does with the cue ball here.
I know what would make this setup go faster. Instead of doing the trick shots on a real pool table, just do it in a virtual pool.
Yeah. Made the adjustment on the 15.
Oh,
And he
no.
over adjusted on the cue ball. Oh. Man. That was so close. Wow. All right, so now Jamie, as long as he sets up the exact same way again, he'll get the combo. Now you just gotta adjust what he did on the cue ball. So many different adjustments. Here we go. I want to say thank you for everyone who's tuned in so far. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe, hit the notifications bell if you're new to YouTube. You know, anytime the Railbirds goes live for any of our tournaments or any of the other tournaments that they cover. Nice little graphic there. That was cool. All right, here we go. Third attempt. All right, did he make the adjustment? Nah, he got it that
Perfect.
time. 6 points for Mr. Moody. All right, so now, because of those misses by Jamie, Abram now has a chance to tie this if he makes this on the first attempt. That'd be cool. Tie match with 4 shots to go.
We love to see a close match. Come on, we want it to go hill-hill. We want it to be tied right up to the last shot.
Yep, that's our equivalent, you know, of a hill-hill match. And I, for one, I have been in a quote hill-hill match with Abram before. It can be nerve-wracking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was up 8 points. He had the last shot. He picked a 9-point jump, missed it the first attempt, got it on the second attempt. We were tied. I had 3 attempts on it, and I hit it on my 3rd attempt.
Oof.
That got to me to my 2nd semifinal I've ever been in.
And where was that?
That was Clubhouse. I think that was the time you guys couldn't make it, and then we had a Clubhouse user Facebook. But yeah, it was funny. It was cool. Like me and Abram both like had a big hug. We both cried at the end. You know?
For different reasons. You were happy, he was sad.
So the best response was when I called my mom and told her I beat Abram. She goes, "Really?"
Abram who?
No, I mean like, you beat him? I was like, thanks for the vote of confidence, Mom.
Was he sick? Did he have a broken arm?
And here we go. Abram zooming in everything. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. They all look good. Does the cue ball hit it? That looks good. Perfect. We got a tie ball game, folks.
All right, so that was 8 points. Ooh.
Ooh, we've heard
Yikes.
2 of those today. That and the miscue. 68-68. 4 shots max to go. This is awesome. All right, so now Abram's pick. He cannot pick Massey. He cannot pick Stroke. So we'll see what he picks here. On behalf of the Moody family, we don't want to see a tie. Obviously, you don't want to see a tie.
All right, what to pick? Well, we have what, 3 shots left or 2? Looks like 2. 4.
We have 4. So Abram has 2 wild cards, and
Oh, I see. I was reading the score sheet wrong.
yep, that's okay.
Got 4 left. Okay.
Yeah. Discipline 4, 5C. That's the kiss back, I think. Am I right? Yes. Or follow the kiss. Yeah. Close enough. This is a cool looking shot. So it's going to double kiss the cue ball into an object ball. That doesn't have to go, so the cue ball will go to the side and then curve around that blocker ball, making a combo. Yeah, so when I was finishing what I was saying before Jason came over, Mike saying on behalf of the Moody family, we don't want to see a tie. You know, at the end of the match, if it's tied, you go to sudden death.
Mm-hmm.
1 more shot, and then you have 4 disciplines to pick from. So you have to pick a discipline you haven't picked yet. We've seen it a couple times already.
And if you keep tying after that, you just flip a coin for the win?
No. You just keep going.
Ah.
And if for some odd reason you use the 4 disciplines that you haven't picked yet, that you technically now have gone through all 8 in the wild card, you just go back to the beginning of the wild card and start fresh. Oh, good attempt.
Very close.
All right, so just make a little adjustment on where he hits that. Speed was good. Here goes second attempt. Here we go. Oof. Yeah, he adjusted the other way because it came up a little longer this time. So.
But he's not far off.
Yeah, he's in the ballpark. I mean, these are in a sense good misses because the cue ball is doing what it's supposed to do. Here we go, 3rd and final attempt. Oof. Adjusted too much the other way.
No points. Good chance for Jamie.
Yep, big chance for Jamie here. So giving everybody an update on the scores in the room. In table 2, it's 81-21 Florian over Michael Hewitt. Jordan is up over Jimmy Glanville 45-37. And then Chi Ming Lin is up on Dan Hosier 73-28. And then our next first round our next round of first round playoffs, say that 3 times fast, is going to be Steve Markle and Gaston Tomodani. That's going to be a match.
Guys, don't want to miss that. Make sure you're subscribed. Don't want to miss it.
Okay. Jamie's going to make a quick adjustment here on where he hit the ball. After these attempts, we have 3 shots left. Jamie will have 2 wild cards, Abram only 1. So looking at this, Jamie has the last shot. And another cool thing that Mike brought up, Jamie is shooting with a keelwood shaft that Abram made. So how interesting would that if Jamie won this? So basically he would beat Abram with the shaft he made.
Yeah, beat him with his own cue.
All right, here we go. Oof. No points for Jamie, so it was a good pick for Abram, even though he didn't make it. All right, so now it is Jamie's 3rd wild card pick. He cannot pick bank kick. He cannot pick trick and fancy. Let's see what he picks here.
Match on table 4 is over. China Lane over Dan Hosier. China and Lane will move on to the next group of 8 players. And we have, I think, on the second table, I believe it's mathematically over to Florian Kohler over Michael Hewitt. We have a close match on the string table. And we have another close match on, I believe, down that end. There's not that close. It is close, yes.
All right, so 2 matches have gone final. Florian has defeated. This has been 4-3B for Jamie. Florian has defeated Michael, and Chi Ming Lin has defeated Dan Hosier. So those matches are finished. Oh, this is a good one. This is a pool player shot.
Yes, it is.
And Jamie is a 600 plus Fargo pool player. Abram, not at that level. And he'll be the first one to tell you.
Well, the quarterfinals will start at 10 o'clock in the morning. And,
Yep, for a
Chime in Lane.
pool player, this is a bread and butter shot.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Jamie saw where the track of the cue ball was going. That's why he stopped it early enough. All right, here we go. Second attempt.
Now, both the cue ball and the object ball, they have to be set up exactly according to the program, right?
Yeah.
There's no flexibility in that?
Yes, there is no flexibility. Oh, man, he rattled it and he had looked at the cue ball. Okay. So he nods his head. It's like, all right, now I know what I need to do. Yes, that object ball is 2 balls off the rail, and the cue ball is 1 ball off the rail at their respective diamonds. There is no flexibility on this. All right, here we go. Missed the ball. Would have made the other ball. So, all right. Abram with a golden opportunity. Now, if he makes this, he leads with his last wild card pick after this.
This is a good chance to steal one from Jamie because, by all accounts, this should have been Jamie's shot.
Yeah.
So a good chance to steal one from him.
Yeah, it's like breaking serve in tennis, or if it's an alternating break format in pool, like you won in your opponent's break. All right, 8 points here. Good stroke.
Look at
Look
this.
at this.
That's
Does he
looking
get it?
good. It looks good. And like a thief in the night, Abram steals 8 points from Jamie, just
Nice
like
shot.
that.
So now, Abram is now up 8 points. Now going to figure out what he has to hit. Cued that beautifully. He's like, oh, got it.
Big sigh of relief there.
All right. Abram's final wild card. He cannot pick Masse. He cannot pick stroke. He cannot pick follow.
Well, what can he pick?
So he can pick trick and fancy, special arts, draw, bank kick, and jump. And now Jordan Moriera and Jimmy Glanville are tied 52-52 on table 3.
Jimmy Glanville, what discipline did he win?
He won, trying to remember. I know he won one with bank kick. He won bank kick with a 39.
And I think Jason Lynch was also in the running for that and trailed behind by 1 point, I think I heard.
By 1 point. No, Jason shot 38 in stroke because
Okay.
Abram got it with 39.
I was remembering it wrong then.
That's okay. Discipline 2 4C. Ah, yeah, this is the 369 shot that we call it.
2-4-C.
This is the
Through the gap shot.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
Yep, you can either get 3, 6, or 9 points on this, but if you, as long as you're guaranteed to get points on this. Now, because Abram is ahead by 8 points, if he gets 9 on this, Jamie has to hit 9 on this. Because even if he gets 6, Abram would be up 11 points with 1 shot to go. There's no 11-point shot.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good pick for Abram. It guarantees him 6, basically. And if Jamie just gets 6, then it's a wash, and now Jamie has to come with a 10-pointer. Yep, so line up 5 balls, take 4 out, line up 5 again. The scoring works as follows. So you shoot the cue ball through the gap, 3 rails as diagrammed, 1, 2, 3. When you do that, that's 0 points. Shoot the moving cue ball cannot stop. Through again, 1, 2, 3, 3 points. Shoot it a third time, 1, 2, 3, 6 points. Then shoot it again. Finally, for the fourth time, sorry, that's when you're going for 9 to make the 8 ball. Here we go.
Pretty soft. Get out there, cue ball.
Yep, all right. So now he's got 3 points. Ooh. So he's got 3 for this one. He gets 3 attempts. So the 9-point shots in special arts are the ones that got the different scoring system. It's the reverse wings, regular wings, and this. So in a sense, you still have a way to get 9 points on 3 different attempts. It's the only one that does this. All right, here we go. Through. All right, coming around. That's 3. Good hit. That's 6. Going for 9. Good pace. Look at this. Look at this.
9 points.
All right, so now Jamie has to hit 9. He cannot get 6 on this.
Pressure.
Jamie's like, pressure.
Well, players are setting up. Those that are done with this round of down matches, we have 6 more vinyl posters that we did not find. They need to be signed also. If you take care of that, please. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Jason's just making an announcement, so all the players sign some of the vinyl posters that are in the back. All righty. Close match for everybody. Hope everybody's enjoyed this match. All right, here we go.
Get out there, cue ball.
Yeah, it was close. All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's 3. That's still 3, though. Here we go. Going right into it.
A little more speed this time. Maybe not.
Hit it. There we go. He's got 3. He's got 6. Come on, hurry, cue ball. Hurry, cue ball.
Got it just before it stopped. But
All right, here we go. Final attempt. He needs 9. Here we go. Okay, that's 3 points. That's 6. Here we go. Oh, does he get it? Does he get it? Hide it. Oh, man. The last swing, that's what he needed. Wow, that was clutch. 9 points for Mr. Moody. Jamie has the last shot, and he's down 8 points. You know, I think we picked the right one for the stream match, right? Jamie's just a little excited. All right, 76, 68. Whatever they are, whatever we got that right. Yep, 85, 77. So now Jamie can either pick an 8-pointer that he knows he can hit on the first attempt every time, or you go for an 8 or you go for a 9 or a 10. So you have a couple more attempts at it, you know. So Jamie cannot pick bank kick, he cannot pick trick and fancy, and he cannot pick follow. Actually, if I'm Jamie, I'd probably hit the 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Or anything that's like speed shot, because he's good at speed shots.
Like Moody says, speed shot time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. That'd be a good choice.
And he hits it good, so.
He does. So, got a sneaking suspicion.
Yeah, Jimmy's up 57.
5C.
Discipline 2, 5C. That's 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Called it.
Nice.
And Jimmy is up 59-57 on Jordan on table 3. They're close as well.
All right, Jamie's going to shoot it from this end. We get to do a little over-the-shoulder view here.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go. He makes it now in his 9-pointer. He'll be up 1. All right, here we go. Second attempt. Now worth 9 points. He hit it. Look at this.
9 points.
Clutch.
So, Faber makes it on any attempt, he wins.
Yep, any attempt.
But if he doesn't, Jamie wins.
Jamie wins by a point. How crazy is this?
This is as close as it gets.
So there will be no tie because there's no 1-point shot.
Yeah,
So
not possible for this to tie. There will be a winner after this shot.
first of all, I want to say thank you to Railbirds for having me in the booth as often as you have.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you for everybody who's been watching. Here we go. Then we'll see who we can get in the booth for the next match.
And actually, I think we wrangled in Florian for the next one.
Sweet. Well, there you go.
He very reluctantly agrees. All right, fine.
Oh.
Right, Jamie's still alive.
Jimmy's over here off camera pacing.
Oh my.
Ooh. So actually what I found out, we're going to do our Masse tiebreaker right after this instead of the second match. Since everyone's here, in case if anybody wants to go back and change or whatever for the Hall of Fame dinner.
And what time does the next round start? 4 o'clock or 4:30?
4:30.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. All right. One last swing. This is the last swing of the match. Here we go.
Wow, it comes down to this. The whole match on this last attempt at this one shot. Doesn't get any closer.
Oh, wow.
Jamie Moody squeaks by 1 point. My goodness, what a dramatic finish that was. The amount of air that just came out of Jamie, he sighed this huge sigh of relief. But he's also sad that his friend is out of the tournament also at the same time. So it's a bit of a bittersweet victory. All right, we are going to have the Masse tiebreaker coming up immediately after this round. So that's going to be a lot of fun. You don't want to miss it. So stick around. And I'm Kevin Ross along with Brian Pauley. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll be right back with that tiebreaker. So tune in for that. See you guys.